toes, moving into downward facing dog, and just walk your dog. Breathing through this, feel through any tension, any resistance. Try to bring that chin into your chest, keeping your back nice and straight, fingers wide, and just pedal out those legs, drawing that belly in. Breathe through it. And the next time all of the weight is onto your right side, extend your left leg. Hold here and focus on pointing your hips down, but stretching that leg up. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the foot down, both knees down, extended arm, child's pose. Extended arm, child's pose. Draw that belly in, press your forehead to the mat. Breathe here. 5 breaths. On the next exhalation, curl your toes. Take it back into your downward facing dog. Go back into walking your dog. Shifting the weight from one side to the other side. Try to move your hips, move your knees. We're going to start coming into the other side. So if you're with me, all of the foot is onto the left side. Right leg extends out. Make sure you're doing the opposite side. If you didn't do this side before, point those hips down. Breathe 5 breaths. On the exhalation, both feet come down, bend your knees, extended arm, child's pose. 5 more breaths here, and then we're going to take that a little bit faster. We won't breathe for 5 breaths through each asana, through each pose. We'll try to take it a little bit faster. So stay here, breathe another 3 breaths. On the next exhalation, curl your toes, push it back into down dog, do a quick pedal, and then put all the weight onto the right side. Left leg extends up. If you want to, bend your knee, point it up toward the ceiling. Come all the way down, extended arm, child's pose. Stay here, take a breath. And exhale, bring it back into down dog. Quick pedal side to side, all the way onto the left. Right leg extends up, bend the knee if you want. Breathe in. Exhale, bring it back down into your child's pose. And just move with the breath in this motion. Child's pose. Pedal out, down dog. Extend one leg up. Bend knee, point up. Bring it down. Extended arms, child's pose. And back into that other side. Pedal out. Make sure you're doing opposite sides each time. Move with the breath. Should really start feeling like you're loosening up here. Feel free to pause in any of your poses. If you're feeling resistance, we're just warming up, feeling through our body. We take about 2 more rounds each side. Good, keep breathing. And one more. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. When you're ready, just come into your down dog, stay here, 5 more deep breaths. Tuck that chin into the chest, open up your shoulders, breathe. On the exhalation, step your right foot forward, left foot, take it out to an angle. Inhale, start reaching your arms up into warrior one. Press those feet in opposing directions. Inhale, reach all the way back. Exhale, just float yourself down, graze your fingers to the ground. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, float down. Move with the breath. Stretch it out. Press those feet in opposite directions. Good, 2 more. And the next time that you're up, stay up here. Bring the palms together, interlace the outer 3 fingers. Shift the right hip to be back in line with the left hip. Draw that belly in, open up through the shoulders. Breathe here. Keep pressing those feet in opposing directions. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hands down under your shoulders. Point both toes forward, step into the down dog, breathe. You can walk your dog or just hold your dog. 5 breaths. Tuck that chin into the chest. Keep your back nice and straight, good. And on the exhalation, step the other foot forward, left foot forward, right foot goes out to an angle. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sweep down. Move with the breath. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sweep down. Push into that front foot for 5. Keep moving with that breath. 4. 3. 2, and the next time that we're up, we're gonna stay up. Stay up here, press the palms together, interlace those outer 3 fingers. Shift that left hip back to be in line with your right hip. And breathe. Open up those shoulders, good. Tuck in that tailbone. 3, 2, and 1. Scoop those hands down, point both toes forward. And then we're going to start walking toward the center of our bodies. So we're gonna have both toes point in the same direction of our knees. Walk your hands out, just tiptoe out until you feel like you're gonna lift your heels off the ground and then press it back. So it's like we're doing a really wide downward facing dog. Stay here, breathe, tuck that chin into the chest, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk yourself in, put a bend in your knees. Keep pointing your toes forward. Bring the palms to your heart center, and we're gonna shift one side, other side. If you want to, you could have your hands onto your legs for a little bit more balancing challenge. Just shift one side, Other side, move through those hips. Breathe. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the next time that you're over to the right side, stay here. Try to open up that right knee, tuck in your tailbone. See if you can lift the left foot. So you should start feeling that stretch, inner thigh, hamstring. Hold and breathe. If you need to, you can have your foot down. For that challenge, lift up your foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that foot down, shift over to the left side, sink low. For that challenge, lift up the toes on the right side. Keep opening up the knee. On the left, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set both feet down. Walk yourself a little bit in so that you can come nice and low. Tuck in your tailbone. Stay low here. Thumbs to the heart center. With that chin parallel to the ground, tuck in that tailbone, sink low. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to shift our feet just a little bit more close. Get even lower. Press your elbows towards your legs. Sink low. Breathe here. If you needed to, you could put a block under your tailbone. Hold and breathe. Yeah, if you need to, you can grab that block and sit onto the block and press your knees together. So whatever works for you. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower down, soles of your feet together. Interlace the fingers around your toes, wiggle so you come up toward those heels, butterfly out those legs. Move your head straight up through the spine. Good. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Keep breathing as you butterfly those legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to set the feet flat onto the ground, kind of like we were doing before. Open up with your arms. Use your hands pressing together to open up through those legs. Stay here and breathe. Try to shift forward slightly, as much as you are comfortable doing. So it's like your elbows are almost under your knees. Keep shifting forward and squeeze your elbows with your legs as you press your elbows out. So it's contradicting motions with the legs and the arms. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Try to keep your feet where they are. Wrap your arms around your ankles. Hug in a little bit tighter. I really want you to use your arms to open up through the legs, but hug your legs in. Hold and breathe. See how low you can shift. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to rock back. Keep those feet with you. Give yourself a little momentum push. Come back onto your back. We're coming onto our back. Hold on to those legs. Same position as before. See if you can start bringing those legs up by your ears. Hold here and squeeze. Breathe. Three more breaths. And on the exhalation, Release your hips down to the ground. Take your peace sign fingers, wrap around your big toe, move it into your happy baby. Your knees can be bent or your legs can be straight, whatever feels good, and just gently rock side to side. Massage your spine. If you want, you can get your whole hands onto the big mound part of your foot. Breathe. Breathe. And on your exhalation, take your hands behind your legs. Rock yourself up into a seated position. With your legs out long, cross your right leg over your left. So legs are crossed. Make sure you're grounded through the seat bones if you want to wiggle. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, see if you can catch your feet. Breathe into it, slowly sink in. If you need to, use that strap to help you catch your feet. Just breathe here, whatever's comfortable for you. For 5. Sink even lower. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly walk yourself up. This right leg that's over, keep it crossed over, but bend the leg. Hook opposite elbow to knee and start twisting behind you. Twist. Twist even those eyeballs, shoulders down, elbows tucked into the ribs. Draw that belly, keep twisting as you breathe. The exhalation can get you deeper if you like. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly unwind. Take this leg out wide to the side. So both legs are going to be nice and wide. Wiggle those knees, tiptoe forward, and then we're going to tiptoe over to right side, over to left side. We're just going to alternate tiptoeing one side and the other side. Move with your breath. Good. Stay nice and low. 3, 2. And the next time that you're over to your right side, stay over to your right. Hug into that leg. If you can, reach your foot with your strap or your blocks. Try not to let the left hip bone lift up. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tiptoe all the way over to the other side. Bring your prop with you if you need it. Reach into it. Try not to let that right hip bone lift up. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back to center. Lift your legs together, and this time we're going to cross the left leg over the right. So we're going opposite side. As we did before, reach in towards your feet. See if you can catch both feet and just hug in. Breathe into it. 5 deep breaths. Just melt into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly walk yourself up. This top left leg bends with the foot flat onto the ground. Hook your opposite arm. So right arm, left knee, and just twist. With each exhalation, get deep. Twist even those eyeballs. 4 more deep breaths. 2, 3, and 4. Gently unwind. Bend both knees over to the right side. And we're just gonna come all the way down. You can rest your head in your hand or onto your bicep. Take that top leg and then just start bringing it forward and backward. Warming up through the quad. Should feel like a nice stretch when you take that knee back. But we're gonna kind of trick our muscles a little bit as we go forward and back. Another 3, 2, and the next time that leg is back there, keep it back there, hold, breathe. See if you can stretch out your leg while you're still holding onto your ankle. Keep breathing, stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're gonna take it a little bit deeper. If you need to, you can come back to this position. So if it's available for you, we're gonna roll onto our stomach. Keep holding on to that leg if you can. Extend the left arm, left leg, and we're holding on to the right leg with the right arm. Hold, stretch, and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you could stay here, or if you want to take it a little bit deeper, take left arm, then your right arm extends out. So we're going opposite foot. Hold on to your opposite foot with your hand. Left hand, right foot. Stay here, breathe. Reach, right arm, left leg, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you could stay here, or if you want to, take both hands onto your leg. Stay up here, breathe. Open up that chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your hands off the leg, bend left leg, extend the right leg out. We're gonna lift up right leg 5 times. And then we're gonna set the right leg onto the left leg. Bring it up 5, 4, those forearms are just helping prop you up. 3, 2, and then we're gonna keep this right leg up high and see if we can prop it onto your left heel. So you don't wanna be onto the kneecap, you wanna go a little bit above and just let that right leg drain, breathe. Relax into it. One more deep breath. On the exhalation, release that leg down. We're gonna come back into an extended arm child's pose. Stay here, breathe, press that forehead to the mat or to the block if you can. All right, on your exhalation, find your block. We're gonna take the left leg long. Put your block under your left hip. Right leg is gonna stay bent. Start coming down onto your forearms. Let me show you what it looks like from the other side. We've got Left leg long. Prop up onto that block. Right leg is bent. Start coming down. Just at your own comfort level, however far you want to go. Make it feel good for you. It should feel like a deep stretch through that quad on the right side. Go as low as you want to go. 5 more breaths. One more deep breath. And the exhalation slowly is going to bring you up. Remove that block out of the way. And now we're taking both legs over to the left side. Other side. Come all the way down onto your mat. You can be rested onto your forearm, or sorry, your bicep or your hand. Take that top leg and then just start bringing in and out. Remember, if you need to, use that strap to catch your foot. Let's go in and out. Try to keep your knee and your ankle in line with your hip. You know, that's usually the hardest part, is just keeping everything in line with each other, because naturally you're going to want to kind of like float up like this, but try to keep it in line with the hip. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the next time the leg is back there, keep it back, hold, and try to stretch out your leg, but you're still holding your ankle. Keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember, if this is as far as you want to go, you could stay here, you could hold this for the rest of the time that we're stretching out our quad. If you want to take it deeper, we're going to roll onto our stomachs. Keep holding on to the left foot, left hand. Your right arm and your right leg are going to extend out and bring them up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to switch hands if you want, or stay where you're at. So it's right hand, left foot. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, you could stay here or both hands and lift up that chest. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going into our extended arm child's pose, and then we're going to take that deep quad stretch with the block propped up under. So stay here, breathe. Two more deep breaths. Get deep into that low back and imagine a little kitten is just walking on your back. Little gentle presses. And when you're ready, slowly come up. All right, we're staying on this left knee is going to stay bent. Take that block, put it under your right hip. So you could stay here if you're comfortable. You can just stay here. Remember, there's different heights to the block. You can take it a little bit higher if you want to. So whatever feels good for you. And at your own comfort level, we're going to just start lowering back. Take it nice and slow. So you might just want to be onto your forearms. Stay there, think about it, breathe through it. Feel if you're grounded into your seatbelt on that block. Or you could go a little bit deeper if it's comfortable. Just keep resetting wherever you're at. We've got 5 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, slowly bring it up. Come back onto your stomach. And we're bending right knee. Make a little pillow with your hands. Left leg, straighten it out. Sweep up. That left leg, bring it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And set onto your right heel. Make sure you're not on the kneecap, on the meaty part. And just let that leg drain. 5 deep breaths. On your exhalation, release the leg back to the earth. Bend your knees, catch both ankles with your hand. So same hand to leg. We're gonna bring it up, lower down. Bring it up nice and high, lower down. 5 more, and then we're gonna stay up. 5. Inhale when you reach up. 4. 3. Exhale when you come down, inhale when you come up. 2. And the next time that you're up here, stay up, hold and breathe up as high as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2. If at any time you need to, you can come into a child's pose, or we're gonna try to start rocking. Rock one side, center, reach up, rock the other side. Center, reach up. Just alternate. One side, reach up, other side. And reach up. Just at your own pace. Take however many or however little you want. 4 more deep breaths. And 1 more deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going back into the extended arm child's pose. Should feel like a nice stretch through your back. Extend those arms forward. Press your hands into the ground. Widen your knees. Press that forehead to the mat or a block. And then start walking your hands over to the right side. Press into the ground, breathe. Option to stack left hand on top of right. When you're ready, walk it all the way over to the other side. Press your hands into the ground with your option to stack your right hand on top of your left and breathe. One more deep breath in. And on your exhalation, bring it back to center. Come back onto your belly, onto the mat, and stretch out your arms behind you. See if you can place your palms of your hands onto your thighs. And we're gonna reach up the chest, reach up the legs, breathe here. Keep breathing, 3 more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, lower down, place those hands under your shoulders and come in tabletop position, round and arch. Just move through your spine, make it feel good. Inhaling into the belly, exhaling into the back. Take little movements along the way that feel good. Maybe just move the head side to side. Taking your time in whatever feels good for you. Good. And the next time you come into your rounded cat, stay here, take a deep stretch, sway around. We've done so much of the arcing of the spine, so now we want to do the curving of the spine. We're going to do one more of those arched spine with both knees bent, leaning back into it. So really take a deep stretch through the spine. Moving with that breath. And whenever you feel guided to switch directions, just switch the direction of your motion. And bring it back to center. Right, if you want to find that block again. So we might want to have our block under our tailbone. Remember, there's different heights. Both knees are going to stay bent. So maybe this might be as far as you want to take it, and maybe that block is a little bit higher. Okay, or you could start lowering onto your forearms. And maybe you decide you don't want the block. So just take it whatever is comfortable for you. Stretching out through the quads, lowering down at your own comfort level. Remember, you're just in the comfort of your own home. Take whatever you need, whatever feels good for you. Take your time, just breathe through it. Relax into it. Let those shoulders ground down, let the arms open up, the palms open up toward the ceiling. Three more deep breaths. And however you came in, slowly come out. And we're going to take those legs in front of us, bring them in front of us, and we're going to just take the hands behind the knees and balance in our boat pose. If you want the challenge, take those hands away, gaze forward, 5 deep breaths here, just balance. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly let those feet come onto the ground. Wiggle so you come up as close as you can toward your feet. Now see if you can hold onto your ankles As you slowly lower down, bring those hands, if you can hold on to your hands, hold on to them. If you can't hold on to them, you could get a strap here and just wrap that strap around your ankles with your feet close into you. And we're just going to take a few up and down movements. We just did a nice stretch through the quad. Just add a little bit of strength in here, either using that strap to help you or holding on with your hands. Try to have your feet flat. 4. Good. Another 3, 2. And the next time that your hips are up, keep those hips up. Release your hands from your legs and start walking your shoulders in behind you. Interlace your fingers, push into your heels, get those hips up nice and high. Breathe here. Keep pushing into the heels, hips stay up high. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands from behind you. Sweep the arms up. Take opposite elbows. So your hands are just onto your elbows. Start lowering slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, till your spine is nice and long onto the ground. And let your feet widen up just a little bit wider than your hips. And then just sway your knees side to side, looking the opposite direction that your knees are going. Knees go to the right, look to the left, and vice versa. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Gently just rock side to side, massage through your spine. And then we're going to find a neutral spine. Hug yourself in. Release your hands from your legs, and we're going to squeeze the feet, squeeze the hands. We're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 5. Keep squeezing. 4. Squeeze 3. Squeeze, squeeze 2. Squeeze 1. Deep breath in. Exhale, make a sigh out your mouth as where you release your arms and your legs to the ground. One more time. Inhale, big deep breath through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out your mouth. Just releasing all of your energy to the earth. Relaxing your body. Feeling nice and calm and serene. Just letting that breath deepen. Nice slow and long inhalations and exhalations. Relaxing the mind. Relaxing the body. Feeling the oneness of the earth. The connectedness of the source, the solar planes. Just breathe here, letting it connect into your heart. And just begin making small little movements, wiggling fingers and toes, moving the head side to side, blinking your eyes. When you're ready, hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a nice big hug. And rolling to your right side in our seed pose. And using the left hand to press you up into seated position. And taking both arms out wide, palms facing up. We're going to start pressing the thumb and the index finger together. The thumb and the middle finger together. The thumb and the ring finger together. The thumb and the pinky finger. And then back to the thumb and the ring finger. The thumb and the middle finger. The thumb and the index finger. And then move to the thumb and the nail of the index finger. The thumb and the nail of the middle finger. The thumb and the nail of the ring finger. The thumb and the nail of the pinky finger. Back to the thumb and the nail of the ring finger. The thumb and the nail of the middle finger. The thumb and the nail of the index finger. And then stretching all those fingers nice and long. Take a big deep breath here. On the exhalation, bring the palms together to touch into your heart space. And namaste.